What's up, and welcome back to Cleats to Whistle podcast. I'm your host, Brad Valdez. Our co-host had a blown tire on his way here, so our co-host will not be here today with us, man. But shout out Coach Watson, man, for doing what you're doing for the podcast. But we are back here at North Oldham, man. And what we're going to do is have you guys introduce yourself.
All right, my name is Zach Mortenson. I'm class of 2025, and I play running back and linebacker.
There we go.
Gray Schmittel, class of 2025 as well. I play slot receiver and safety.
There you go. Gray is back. He is ESPN top 10, man.
Yeah, yep.
How did that feel?
So I made the catch on Friday, and I don't really think anything of it. It got posted on Twitter a couple of times by some photographers that were there, and then I woke up in the morning and saw that I was on SportsCenter. It was pretty surreal moment. Can't lie, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, and have you got any like offers or looks from that?
I'm still like in the recruiting process right now, just like going on visits and stuff. So
there you go. I love it. It is hot in here, man. I actually had to move my whole setup, man. So it's been a mess. So if you see me sweating, this is because I'm been running around, man. Plus I'm a little out of shape too, man. So man, we usually do this, man. Schmittel had a great shout out last time he was on, but we're gonna go ahead and shout out, man, your support system, man. Who supports you?
I'd say a lot of the coaching staff is a big factor in my play, a lot of my family too, and really my teammates. I don't think that I would be as successful without the great players I have playing with me.
There you go. You got a great O-line, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this defense is flying around. Your defensive coordinator, man, is he letting you, just play free this year?
So I think we're moving to a zone coverage. It gives me some of my freedom back. I get to go cover, and hopefully I can get a chance of making a play on the ball.
There you go, man. And with you, it's crazy because Gray plays both sides of the ball, just like this guy does right here. You know what I mean? But with you playing both sides of the ball, did that kind of affect your play, like at your primary position?
No, I don't think so. I like to say I'm in pretty good condition, so I feel like I can go both ways without, getting too gassed.
Yeah, and I was actually let me tell you, I'm just gonna come out clean, man. I actually picked J-Town in that playoff game. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if you guys, but it was, dude. I love watching you guys play that game because it was, you know what I mean. I thought they would kind of like maybe out physical you guys a little bit, but man, you guys just worked them.
Yeah, close game at halftime, and coming out of halftime, we knew that we needed to step it up, and we did that. So. It was a good outcome.
Yeah, and this guy, he's a talker, man. He don't look like he's a talker, but he talks his smack on the field.
No, just a little bit.
And what about you? You playing linebacker and running back? You know what I mean? Like you said, Noah Lieber, you're kind of behind him. You know what I mean?
Yes,
what did you learn from Noah, man?
So I think one of the primary things I learned from Noah was really how to take on a hit. Noah was known as our hard hitter, our star linebacker, led the team in tackles for a while. And I think learning the defense from him really helped me step up my game, just learning how to hit and learning how to read.
Who's like you guys just started spring ball. Who's like a younger guy, man, that we should be looking out for this year? You know what I mean? Because all your teammates, you know what I mean, the younger guys, they want to, make sure that you give them some love. You know what I'm saying? Who are those guys, man, that just been working, man, the young guys?
So one that sticks out to me a lot is Chris Richardson at running back. He's put on a lot of weight this offseason in a good way. He's got his lifts up a lot, and he's just a physical good athlete.
There you go. I love it, man. And what about you? What's those one guys, man, that this is, in your position group?
Yeah. At a wide receiver position, Connor Nesmith definitely stepped up last year, got a couple varsity reps last year. I don't know if he had any catches, but look for him to have a pretty big year this year as a sophomore.
There you go. And with like your last season, man, you guys had a winning season. What is it, 7-5? You guys went 3-2 in district. 7-5. I was here. Actually, I went live for the Spencer County game. Yes. You know what I mean? That now with you guys playing that game, did the weather affect you guys?
You can't make the weather as an excuse, but it definitely had an effect, but it was both teams. They out-physicaled us, that's for sure. They just played better than us. So it happens, but.
Yeah, there you go. And how'd you feel about that game last year?
I don't know if the weather was as big an effect on me. I mean, both teams had to play through it. I think that we just needed to make some defensive adjustments. I think we were right in that game. They did just out-physical us on those outside runs, and I think that we can correct it and find a stop to it this year.
They got the edge, man. They got the edge every time. I was like, oh, man. Your leadership skills, man. You know what I mean? What you know what I mean? We talked about that last time when I was here. You know what I mean? What have you done to, like, better yourself as a leader?
You know, being a senior on this team, young guys look up to me in a pretty big way. So I would say from this year or last year to this year, I would say I've become more vocal with the young guys and not just leading by example, but trying to lead them with my voice as well. So
there you go. I love it. It's just putting that in your toolbox, man. Yeah. Just growing a little bit, you know. Because it's kind of, you know what I mean. How do you feel though? Do you feel like you can, you know, go out there and be like, okay, look, we need this. We need you to stem here, or we need you to get off the line here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the young guys trust me enough to do what not I tell them, but like do what I try to help them with, and I think they trust me enough. If I tell them to do something, then they'll trust me with it.
There you go. I love it, man. I love it. And what about you? Do you know what I mean? We never talked about, are you like a vocal guy or a show me guy?
I think I try to be as vocal as I can. I think I try to be a leader because, I mean, I'm a senior now, so I think that's kind of my responsibility. So I think I'm trying to incorporate that a lot into my play.
Yeah. And are you you know what I mean, are you pretty like a shy guy?
I wouldn't call myself shy.
No. I know you don't. Yeah, Gray's over here laughing, so I know it's kind of like you know what I mean. You're a vocal guy. Now this, you know what I mean. It's you know what I mean. It's early. It's spring. You know what I mean. You guys really haven't banged or anything like that. You know what I mean. How do you guys feel? You know what I mean about this team this year. You know what I mean. Are you guys going to be more senior led, or are you guys still young?
We have a decent sized senior group, not huge. Last year's senior group was definitely bigger than ours. Losing them definitely hurts, but I feel like we have enough talent coming up to, you know, make a difference and keep winning. So
yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah, and look, I'm gonna tell you, look into this camera, man, and tell Jace, man, I saved you a lot, man. I saved you a lot on a lot of plays, man.
Oh, Jace was really good, but yeah, I bailed him out a couple times. But yeah, he was great.
You know, and I just seen a quote on Twitter. What was it? There's never a bad ball. It's just opportunities.
Right. You know, when he throws a bad ball, I got an opportunity to make a good catch. So.
Oh, that's funny, man. I just wanted to give him crap, man, because you know what I mean. He's a phenomenal quarterback, man. Just and he seemed like a good leader.
Oh yeah, he was great. You know, definitely someone I look up to, a mentor. Like an older brother almost. You know, he was great. Really good quarterback playing at EKU next year, so sad to see him go, but, you know, I got to step up and be what he was to the younger guys.
There you go. And talk about, you know what I mean, talk about your young QBs that are coming in.
Yeah, so we, Kingston, he'll be a senior. He transferred from OC last year, and then we actually just got another transfer quarterback from Collins named Colin Daniels. He's like 6'5", pretty big. And then Gabe Kersey, he plays baseball right now, but he'll be a sophomore, so I'm excited to see them compete every day and see who wins the battle. So
I love it, man. And you know what I mean, with your O-line, man. You know what I mean, your O-lineman. You guys got a Louisville commit, man, Grady Anthony. How does it feel running behind him, man?
I think running behind Grady's awesome. I think with his size and athleticism, it just feels good to have someone you can trust, someone that athletic and strong to lead block for you. I think a lot of the plays I ran last year, I really liked when he pulled for me because it led a big gap and just helped me look better.
It's always a good thing, and I heard that he's looking pretty good too. So that's awesome, man. Going from last year to this year, you know, you guys having a full off season, you know, with Coach Roberts. You know what I mean? How's that been?
I think the off season has been really awesome for us. He's stayed really active, and our off-season program in the weight room has just been so much better in the past. We've been able to keep track of our lifts, and everyone's got a lot bigger, a lot faster, a lot stronger. I think when we play some teams, that it's definitely going to show through, and we're going to get some wins out there.
You know, and you guys did have a very impressive win week 1, you know, last year. phenomenal game, man, against Fern Creek. Did that give you guys, confidence, for the rest of the season?
For sure. I mean, Fern Creek was definitely a big win. You can see everybody was picking Fern Creek in that game, and we took that a little bit personal. Came out there with a little bit of an edge, and we took it to them pretty well. But I think that definitely gave us confidence moving forward to see that we can beat a 6A team, and we can really play with anybody. So.
Yeah. How'd you feel? Did that give you a boost?
That definitely gave my confidence a boost. I think that the fact that we can go out there and compete with people who are bigger and faster and stronger than us and still come out the win due to fundamentals and hard work really showed our team that, we can be competitive.
Yeah, it was phenomenal, man. I that was one of my favorite games last year.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was hot, but it was fun.
It was hot, man. Now, going into this season, do you have any, we all have personal goals. You know what I mean? You cracked the one that you had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's that personal goal that you're trying to achieve this season?
Yeah, so I had a pretty good year. Junior year, I broke all the school records for receiving catches, touchdowns, and yards for a single season and career. But this year, I didn't get to that 1,000-yard year. Last year, I had 900. So definitely trying to break that 1,000 yards. And if I can get 100 catches, then that'd be pretty good because I was at 87 last year, and I felt like I had the opportunity to get more. So, if I can get 100 catches with 1,000 yards, that'd be a great season.
Yeah. What about you?
So last year for me, it was a big step up from my sophomore year. With Lieber playing running back, he gave me an opportunity on defense. So I led the team with 81 tackles by the end of the year and led with 3 sacks. So I think my goal this year would be to at least get triple digits for those tackles and try to get my touchdowns up. Because I had 2 last year. I want to get at least 5.
Damn, that's what's up. Let's go, kids. I love it, man. Team goal. You know what I mean? Have you guys talked team goals yet?
I really haven't been able to be at any spring practices because I went from basketball to now baseball. So I've been to one spring practice, and I can definitely see that we're ready to compete. And I would say a team goal that I have for us is to, win the district and get past that first round of the playoffs. We've been stuck on winning one playoff game and then losing the second round, but I'm ready to, get over that hump. So
I'd say a team goal I'd probably look at our team having was, this is going to be a common one, but beat South. I think last year we were really in contention in that game. We had some small mistakes that took us out. I think as a team, we definitely want that one back.
There you go. I love it, man. It's a great episode so far, man. I hope you guys are enjoying, but make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Phenomenal, man. What's one of your favorite moments, man, playing football?
I think my favorite game we had last year, one of my favorite moments was Shelby County. I think there was a lot of pressure coming in that game. They were picked over us a lot. And I think just the fact that we could play through that, even though they had a couple good plays in that first quarter, I think that really just shot my confidence up as a player and just allowed me to realize how fun the game really was.
Yeah. So you guys really got looked over last year from a lot of people. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you, I didn't pick the Fern Creek game. I didn't pick that one at all because I didn't know what was going to happen. But I did pick you guys over Spencer, but I didn't pick you guys over J-Town. But I'm saying that's the sentiment right now that you're telling me though. A lot of people that overlooked you, man. That's
definitely.
And you guys came out, 3-2 in district, so you do want to step that district play up.
Yeah. A lot of people overlooked us as a team, and then some individuals on our team that definitely got looked over. When you see those rankings on Twitter, I wasn't on any of those rankings, and Jace wasn't on any of those rankings, and I think we definitely took that a little personal into the season and tried to go out there and prove everybody, and I feel like we did a pretty good job of that, but definitely need to take it a step up this year.
Yeah, and then what's one thing that you're working on this off season, man, to put in your toolbox, man?
Really just getting faster and stronger. I feel like I run good routes and I have pretty good hands, but getting just A to B, getting faster in a straight line, definitely something I need to improve on, but definitely working on it.
Yeah. What about yourself, man?
So I've been running track a lot recently. I think I've also been working on my top end speed, which really helped me in a couple of my plays I had back in last season. But another thing I think I've been working on is my block shedding ability, which is a big one for me because when you get those big guys on you, it's kind of hard to move. So I'm trying to work on my quickness and like hand placement to get off those blocks.
Yeah, attacking half the body, everything else you could do, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's been a phenomenal podcast, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. But this guy has not been on a pod, and I like to ask this question, man. What is your favorite fast food?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to say Raising Cane's or Chick-fil-A.
Man, what did
My favorite fast food is definitely Chipotle. Can't go wrong there.
Chipotle?
The burritos are
They don't got a drive-through though.
Don't
You
matter.
counting that?
Oh yeah. They make it right in front of you. It's like
Maybe
5
Qdoba
minutes.
then.
No,
Qdoba's
Chipotle.
up there.
Hey, but that Coach Roberts likes Chipotle.
Oh yeah.
He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
big
If you-
Chipotle guy.
If you don't like Chipotle, then there's
I don't like Chipotle. I like Qdoba.
Hey, I'm a Qdoba guy.
There we go. I got one. All right. It's been a phenomenal podcast. I appreciate you guys for taking this. You know what I mean? You're going to baseball practice.
Yeah.
You're going to track practice, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, there we go. We're going to get these guys out of here, man. But like I always say, their story is just being written. I can't wait for the next chapter to see what it says. Cleats to Whistle Podcast.